Welcome back to the Rutgers Camden News Office. My name is Ori Morad, and today we are going to be diving into the heart of the modern workplace debate, artificial intelligence. We will be discussing the benefits of cost and efficiency, as well as the long-term effects on human capital. Today we are joined by Ava Iepson, CTO of Apex Global. Welcome, Ava.
Hello, it's great to be here. Before we begin, Ori, thank you for hosting today, even though you are a little under the weather. I know that you mentioned your voice isn't at full strength, so I appreciate you powering through for this conversation. My name is Ava. I am the Chief Training Officer at Apex Global in Philadelphia. We are a major tech company and consulting service firm that partners with companies to drive digital transformation. My primary focus is on enterprise level AI strategy, which in simple terms means maximizing operational efficiency while also preserving human capital.
So, Ava, let's start with the bottom line. Why is AI's appeal so powerful for CFOs right now?
Artificial intelligence offers a significant return on investment. While actual people can get sick or take vacation, AI doesn't. While people take time to do things, AI is like a calculator. You put something in, just put something in you want to be solved, and it can solve it.
So, since the return on an investment makes sense mathematically, is there any way your company has studied that shows efficiency gain?
So, a survey released at the beginning of the year found that 73% of organizations are currently using AI for fraud detection, and then an additional 23% plan to implement it soon. It is actually working as well. These models have improved fraud detection by over 50% compared to the traditional methods.
Job displacement is a sensitive topic. So, how does AI affect workforce morale?
That is a great question. Displacement can cause significant stress for a worker and their family as they must provide for themselves. So while artificial intelligence can perform basic tasks, it cannot take over a job completely. So rather than focusing on eliminating people completely, companies should focus on pairing people and AI where they thrive the best.
That is a great point that you mentioned. AI cannot perform skills unique to humans. Can you think of any other skills that AI can't replicate?
A good example would be a therapist. Many people seek the help of a therapist or a psychologist today. So while AI can analyze people's tones or their word choice, it cannot feel the empathy or build trust because it is a computer. Artificial intelligence would not be able to deliver on the human emotion aspect of therapy.
Say a company wants one thing, cost efficiency. What are long-term risks to the business if a company were to avoid the human capital aspect?
If a company were to neglect its human capital aspect, it would be detrimental. A company could lose its creative friction. By automating work entirely through AI, companies lose the collaboration, communication, and perspective of diverse human teams and minds. Another example could be reputation damage. Transitioning from a human-based employee company to an AI-based company can cause potential employees to question whether it is worth pursuing this job, as they may fear losing it to AI in the future.
For companies and workers that are successfully able to pivot to AI, what does a day look like for a human whose job is now being completed by AI?
So essentially, AI would do all the tedious work. AI would gather the data, and which in turn would enable humans to examine that data and formulate a strategy. For example, rather than a person having to sit through and read a ton of emails in the morning, AI can analyze those emails, summarize them, and then flag important information.
One last question I have for you, Ava. What is the most important mindset shift executives must adopt to successfully integrate AI without sacrificing their workers?
So the best way to integrate AI successfully into a company is to ensure that people view it as a coworker. If a company were to integrate AI with no warning, workers might view that as a threat. Ensure that they understand that AI is designed to perform basic tasks and will not replace workers' hard-earned jobs.
Thank you, Ava, for sharing these insights. So, the key takeaway from this meeting was that AI can enhance efficiency, but thoughtful leadership is essential to maintain employee morale and engagement. And thank you to our audience for tuning in. Be sure to join us next week for another conversation on the latest trends shaping the workplace.